Hi guys, I'm Pavel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to restring a classical guitar. Here we have one. When you want to put on steel strings, which I don't recommend to do with classical guitars, but anyway, it goes intuitively because the steel strings are usually ball end strings. This kind of ball on the strings end helps you to fix it here on your bridge. Some nylon strings also have such balls like this one, and it's as easy as that. You put the tie end of your string into the hole, pull it, and it's fixed. It now goes over the saddle. Sometimes when we have a plain string, people make knots on these strings, and they work the same way, but you should make sure the knot is big enough not to get through the hole. But a more traditional way is different. We just put a string into the hole from this side, then loop it like this, wrap it over the string itself 2 or 3 times, wrap it around here, and then tighten. And that is it. This is enough. Sometimes people leave long ends and hide them under the loop of the next string. It's very important to fix it tight here because nylon strings are very smooth and slippery as the result. If the knot is not tight here, it may slip off the bridge. In such situations, the string leaves a nasty scuff here on the soundboard. So it's better to avoid such things. And some people, to be on this safe side, tie a knot here too, just in case your string starts slipping slightly. This knot will prevent it from going completely off the hole. I'll show you here with the next string. This doesn't look pretty. I think it's redundant, but anyway, some people do this. Well, let's now see what we usually do with bass strings. I saw many recommendations to tie them like this, and then put it under the next string. But I don't use this way. I like more this one. And that's it. This is enough. It will never slip off because it has rough surface. And also it has an advantage. Sometimes when your string is a little bit squashed on a fret, you need to shift it 1 or 2 millimeters. And when you have this kind of loop, you need to loosen the tension, then pull this part a little bit, and then here on a fret it will be shifted a little bit. But you know, there might be a problem. When your saddle is too low, when you make this, the loop pulls the string a little bit upward, and if your saddle is very low, the string will just go over it. I can show you this problem on the other guitar. The string here has very obtuse angle. Here it's enough, but for trebles, it's usually not enough. Strings start sliding from side to side. In this case, I recommend to cut a kind of pit here for each string. It will never slip from side to side. And also, you have to use a different approach how to tie your string here. You should use a string with a knot on its end, and then pull it several times. It depends on how big your hole is. That's it. In this case, the loop doesn't pull the string upward, and it might be enough to have a reasonable angle here on the saddle. There is one progressive way to use uh, two holes for one string. And when you have this double holed bridge, you may avoid these loops that tend to pull your string up. But there is a solution for just ordinary guitars where there is only one hole for each string to use uh, the hole which is supposed to be used for the next string, like this. I can now show you the guitar where I have this done. On this guitar, I had to use this approach because the saddle is very low here and I need lower action. That's why I decided to do this. Let's now take a look at the head. Some people just put a string into the hole here and start turning, and then when your string is pressed, it slips off the hole. You have to fix it here somehow. There are two ways. You may either put it several times through the hole, like this, and then once again, and then one more time. I usually use a different way. I wrap the string's end around the string itself. It looks like a braid, plait, whatever you call it. And in this situation, it will be fixed here tightly. And there is one more interesting thing. When you have quite narrow slots on your guitar head, uh, some string may touch its edges. Then when you pick this part of the string, here it sounds clear, but here it has this buzzing sound because the string touches the edge of the slot. You'd better avoid such things because when this part of the string resonates when with a note when you're playing the guitar, it may have this annoying sound. You'll hear it and you will not understand where it comes from. Yeah, you should be aware of such a problem. Nylon strings stretch a lot, and some people to uh, offset this uh, pull it in a higher pitch. But I don't recommend this because when you overstretch your string, you may damage your string. It will be out of tune in on some frets, whatever you do with your machine heads. Well, thanks guys for watching. See you later. Bye bye.